So like I mentioned before, every single year an iPhone comes out, basically an iPhone gets dropped, but also an iPhone will pretty much go ahead and be discontinued with software when Apple goes ahead and pretty much brings these iPhones, the next version of software. Now we all know as of right now, Apple is probably going to go ahead and change up a few things within their lineup this specific year. And because of that, it doesn't really make too much sense to purchase one particular iPhone that I think pretty much every single person should be avoiding right now. And that specific iPhone is the iPhone 14 Plus. I really don't think anybody should even consider buying this specific iPhone, and I don't think I will ever buy this iPhone ever again, especially when the next iPhones get, released and these iPhones or some of these iPhones get dropped. So we all know iPhone 15s, the 15 Plus is probably still going to be there. And even with the iPhone 15 Plus, I probably wouldn't recommend buying either, which is even more interesting because that iPhone is going to be better than the iPhone 14 Plus, but it's still not going to be a good iPhone when compared to the price tag of the iPhone 14 Pro Max in the used market. So we all know the iPhones that typically come out, they will go, a little bit cheaper in the used market. And with the iPhone 14 Plus, and this is going to be an iPhone that's cheaper right now than the iPhone 14 Pro Max, but in the used market, give it a couple of months after the iPhone 15's out, the iPhone 14 Pro Maxes are going to be significantly cheaper than the iPhone 14 Pluses in the brand new versus used market. So this is a really big thing to keep in mind, because with an iPhone 14 Plus, that iPhone's probably going to be sold for $799 or $649, whatever they're going to go, $749 maybe. With an iPhone 14 Pro Max, that iPhone is probably going to be sold for around $600, maybe even less than that depending on the condition. That is going to be a very, very good price to pay for an iPhone of that caliber and of that quality. That is a spectacular price tag to pay for an iPhone, especially for that type of device. And if you don't believe that, you can just take a look at the iPhone 13 Pro Max in the brand new market right now, and the used market particularly, and you can actually see that the iPhone 13 Pro Max is significantly cheaper than even something like an iPhone 13. It's around the same price as an iPhone 13 right now in the used market. So why wouldn't you just why don't you just buy the iPhone 13 Pro Max in this specific point? And that actually will basically be related to the iPhone 14 Pro Max when that specific iPhone comes out as well. So that is basically what I'm trying to say. There's no reason ever buying an iPhone 14 Plus when you can just buy an iPhone 14 Pro Max and have a much better experience and a much better iPhone in general. So that pretty much covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.